So hello there. Okay, so today we are doing competitions in a gifting site. Yeah, and it's a requested video, so all is good. Now it's best to start at the beginning. So what I've done is from Ross June, who is the YouTube baby on Puffin. Yeah. Okay, so I've gifted over some stuff, and I'm going to use these as a prize. So what I'm going to do is, in my little mental head here, I have made a note. I'm going to open another window, and we'll be running these through teddy bears today. So I am going to go into teddy bears. I'm going to leave both windows open, and I am going to search for donations. Now, it's quite important to thank people that do donate to the gifting sites. It's part of the job, yeah, is to make sure that we thank them. So I've searched for donations in the search bar. Donations has come up, and I can leave that open, go over there, just go into my storage. So I'm in the closet. If I whiz down there and whiz back, then sometimes it comes up quicker. Now, I've got a choice. I can leave it in there if my closet's quite tidy. Just let Trixie get out of the way, because she's game's all about her. And I can copy and paste. But I can put it into a separate storage, just so I know that I can't use it. And I can name this storage as well. So let's click on that. And got a little thing there, and I can do comps. Yeah, it's just out of the way, and I know it's safe from harm. So there we go. Back onto the donations window, and I can write Ross June. Now, some people like to donate secretly. I must admit, if I donate to a group, I usually do it secretly. So yeah, if they say secret, then you keep it a secret. And yeah, if not, you say their name. But it's an important part of it. It really is, you know, to make sure that they get the thanks that's due. Alright, so that's done. Now, if I want to then go onto Teddy Bear's site proper, all I have to do is reload the page. Yeah, and do that by clicking on Teddy Bears. Now, I've still got all these windows open, and there'll be more coming. Alright. Donated by Ross June. And I can request them to post a picture, just to say thank you. I'm going to say, please say thank you. And one thing we can do is we can ask them to post their IDs. Now, I hope I've made it clear before that, you know, there's our crypt is a different style of language, and it doesn't go through the translator well, so we won't be able to tag people. Yeah, there's like three types of languages, 3 types of written languages. So by posting ID, then I can gift out the prize quite easily. Now I can say when I'm going to close it, or I cannot. It's really up to you, because if you can't close on a Tuesday, and you've said you'd close it on a Tuesday, then it's not really fair. So you can leave it open. Alright, now what I've done now is I've just gone to the search one, and I'm going to find one that I can close. So I've tapped in my own name, and this is going to be all the posts saying my name. Okay, so this one is closing today. So if I click on it, and I go to the comments, and it looks like I have, that's mean, okay, So it looks like I've got 10 comments, but I'm going to double check this because it's a tricky thing. Now you can also ask them to number the comments, and this is entertaining because some people can and some people can't, and then some people pick up the right number as well, and it amuses me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now if you ask them to number the comments and they don't, you're well within your right to not put them in the number generator. Okay, so we've got 10 correct answers, yes, and I'm going to search for the number generator. Now, I hope I've made it clear before that sometimes when I'm filming, because I've got so many, it's like a lot of gubbins going on. Yeah. Now, this you change, it comes up every time as 10. We actually need 10, so we're going to change it there and we're going to generate. Now, it's entirely up to you. I've known people that say we generate 5 times and then we use the 5th. I always generate on the first one, so I know. Now, another thing that happens, and it probably only happens to me, is you get the same people again and again and again, and it just doesn't seem right. But if you've done it randomly, then you've done it randomly, and I don't know, metaphysical reason beyond our control. So we've got Cal Strummer here, and what I've done is I've taken a snapshot of this number generator and I've cut and paste and I've put it there. Yeah, I suppose in a way it's covering yourself. Now I'm going to go back to the top. I'm going to cut and paste this picture, nice and easy for me. Capture, copy and close, on Opera as well, so we've got this lovely photo button on the side. I'm going to make it easy for me, just for me, and I'm going to go one by Cal. Now Facebook should pick up Cal, and there's sometimes a bit of a delay, and then we can tag him as well so he knows he's getting a prize. Alright, so that's that bit. I'm going to open another window. We like the windows, don't we? I'm going to go on to teddy bears. I'm going to search for the winner's comments. Yeah? Search. Comes up. So same as the donations. And then I'm going to click on it. I'm going to hit the comment button. I'm going to go Cal. And the Facebook's picked it up. And then I'm going to go paste. Alright, so that's some of it done. Some of it done. So I am now back on Petcity 2. So I'm on my first window. Now, as I said when I did the storage for the werewolf outfit, I said I used a separate room to store the gifts. So what I do when I take a photo of them, I put them in a habitat, usually, and then I take a photo. So we can see that these are the prizes, and it's all in a nice little group. Okay, now I can take them out. And one thing I can do is I can open that and then put them in there so I don't lose them. Alright, now it's a matter of gifting to Cal. Now, I'm not 100% sure if he's a neighbour or not. I've traded with him a few times. Okay, so he's not a neighbour. I've typed in Cal and it's not come up. So, these are people that I have traded with or gifted, yeah? And he is there. Now, he's got quite an easy name. Thank you. So, yeah, I would just have to write... And if I do a spelling mistake, then I've got to go back and check why he hasn't come up. Okay, important for him to know why I'm sending him a gift, because if he thinks I'm just gifting him, then he might send me a gift back. So, yeah. I've said congrats, Teddies, so that's that. And congrats, Teddies. Now, because I've just gifted him, I won't have to find him again. He'll be in my non-neighbours that I've gifted before. Now, in the inbox, the first and the last one we send will be up on the top. So, yeah. So this one would be more important to write congrats, Teddies. Yeah? And we really should write it in the box. Yeah, because this will be the first one he sees. Alright, so. Okay, so that's done. Obviously, I've got loads that I can close. And yeah, I think there's a lot to be said for just doing a few and not talking, so we've got it cemented in our memory of how to do it. So first of all I'm doing is scrolling. Now we can see all these ones have got one by, and so I know I don't have to close. Closing on Monday, donated by YouTube's babies, Halloween stuff. Okay, this is quite an interesting one. Halloween has just been taken out of the shop, so there's not going to be many people that are going to ask for this collection. Yeah, there's 3 people. Now, if you say you're going to close and there's only one person entered, then you still close. So tapped up at my number generator, on for 3 this time. Now, I think I'm just about to gift the same person again. Yeah? I know. I could cheat, but I don't. I really don't. In fact, most of the time, I don't really look at the names. I just look at that they've followed instructions correctly. And it's not a hard and fast rule unless I say it's a hard and fast rule. Okay, so I'm going to open a nice empty storage unit, and I'm going to empty these out so that they don't get lost, really, so I don't lose them. And it would be a shame if he was hoping for the no trespassing sign and he got everything except for the trespassing sign. So, all right, now we know he's not a neighbour, and we know that we can find him in our non-neighbours because we've already gifted. And all I'm going to do is tag the first one and tag the last one. Now, I'm pretty sure I did 3 last night so that I've got 3 to close. Now, there is another thing we can do. You know, this is quite a simple request one, the easiest ones to run. I could do a jigsaw, or I could do a jigsaw in a separate video. My bad. Now, one of the things that Petcity does that's kind of annoys me, it's actually very helpful, but if you gift to a certain person, then that person will move up the list, so it's easier to find. But if you just, yeah, he's moved. Has he moved? Am I not on the non-neighbours? No, it hasn't moved. Yeah, it moves. Oh. Last one, so this one's going to be first, appear first. There we go. Lovely. So, okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to capture this picture. Yeah, it would have been more helpful to you if I did it all in the same order, but I'm not. Yeah, and I don't need to worry about keeping it tidy. Nobody ever wonders. So yeah, there's a lot to be said for you know, not trying to do too many things at once, like holding a chat window at the same time. In fact, I'm quite rude. I ignore people when I'm closing, just because I don't want to lose stuff. All right, so that one's done. Go back on the search and see if there's anything else. 1 short coins, 1 run 1. Yes. Alright, now it's quite early in the day, so I don't know if we can do a tag one. Okay, yeah, no, that's interesting. So this one, we have quite a few, we've got 19. And I will double check that all 19 are ready to go. Go to my number generator, tap up 19 and hit that magic button. And then when I come to do the prizes, what I'll do is, because I find the clothes more difficult to find, and there's not, yeah, I do. If the clothes are in the shop or the prizes are still in the shop, then a lot of the time what I do is I leave them in the shop if I know that they're still going to be there, and then I don't know, I buy it from the shop and buy as a gift. And that's just me. Yeah, I think we've covered the basis. And let's see. That one's not due to close, but I thought it was worth a mention. So we have our scavenger hunt, what's left on our scavenger hunt, and I'll check that in a moment. And yeah. Alright, let's do that. So we've got 1 money bag here. I'm just going to capture it again. See, I do love this opera. I'm going to get back to the home page. Yeah, it's always a good idea to close windows when you're not using them, because it does slow down your computer. And here we go. It's quite an easy one just to get started. First person to tag, first person to snag is another word for it. First person to say hi. First person to say hi. Wins. Yeah. Now, I know Linda's on, but I don't know if anyone else in the group is on, so let's just put that, talk among ourselves. Maybe I should have done that first. And then somebody might see it. It'll come up on a little pop-up saying Fiona has posted, June has posted in teddy bears. Is that going to work? It's not going to work. Alright. No, it's not going to work. I'm going to call it. Okay. I will run that gift out as soon as somebody done. But thank you for watching. And there's lots of umming and ahhing. Maybe I should do it again. Alright. Take care, everyone. And yeah, stay safe in this holiday season. Thank you.